Thank you for joining us today. My name is Koya Tompkins, President and CEO of the Community Violence Intervention Center, where our vision is to end interpersonal violence in 2 generations through safety, healing, and education. And today we're with Jodi Sorum, one of our volunteers, our board chair, and also one of our cherished donors. So Jodi, you've had an opportunity to experience CVIC from a variety of lenses. You've been a volunteer, you worked for the All True Health System for many, many years, and then you're also a private donor. So I'm kind of curious what's kept you engaged, because now you have to put up with me as the board chair. So
I have been passionate about CVIC for years. And working in healthcare my entire career, my level of understanding of the need has been front and center. I've always felt CVIC actually belongs to all of us as a community. And the way services continue is through our community support. As board chair, I've thoroughly enjoyed not only getting to know you, but your leadership team and all the staff, their passion and what they carry through day in and day out. And it's just been an honor to sit side by side with you guys.
Oh, well, we appreciate it. It's been really fun to have you as chair, because you are one of our volunteers that likes to kind of plug in and get to know them. So you spend some time with them, both in a professional environment. You actually helped do some of our training, and then you've also helped just kind of check in with them, just informally too. And they love that. They love connecting with you in that way. The other thing that's been really interesting in working with you, both as a volunteer board member as well as a partner, is you had experience with us as an All True employee, and you and your husband are also a partner with Rydell, one of the major car dealerships here in town. Mm-hmm. And our partnerships, as you know more than anyone, are really what I think makes us special, because we have access to law enforcement, education, healthcare, small business. Mm-hmm. I am curious, your perspective as a board leader, what these partnerships can do not only for our clients, but also for, our long-term growth as an agency.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think having community partnerships, it's a key component to providing the best comprehensive care to clients. And I think when community partners, whether they're large business, small business, I really feel that when those agencies can work horizontally, you can achieve greater success. Mm-hmm. And I think we've experienced that here at CVIC. If we're not able to help somebody with a need that they may have, that we'll get them connected to one of our hopefully community partners to help fill that void. But I also would just say again that I think the team at CVIC is always looking to make sure that they have the services too that fit them.
Is there anything that surprised you? Because you've been able to see us kind of from a variety of different lenses.
When I read the question, I had to pause, because I felt like when I worked in healthcare, I knew a lot of what CVIC did, but actually now being a board member, I've been able to be much more intimate, and hands down, I would say it's the breadth of services that CVIC provides to our community, which is just absolutely incredible. And, the CVIC team, again, you guys work strategically just to make sure that you have the services that are necessary for the work and the mission that you do, but you'll also help with those unmet needs and connect them to a community partner.
The other thing I want to talk about is really our private giving, because one of the things that as new volunteers and donors come into CVIC, one of the things that does surprise some of them is just how much private funding is a part of our really financial portfolio. In nonprofits, we don't really talk about revenue, but we do have revenue in the form of a lot of private giving. In fact, our private donations make up almost 20% of our annual operating budget. Mm-hmm. And this winter, we've just relaunched our Safer Tomorrows Roadmap. We're going to do probably a series of segments on that, but it's really a long-range vision to end interpersonal violence. You've been a part of that for many years. I'm curious what's helped you or what's prompted you to reinvest in contributing to the Safer Tomorrows Roadmap.
It's important to help our community, our community neighbors, our families, and our friends. I've appreciated CVIC's bold goal of ending violence in 2 generations. And for Greg and I, if we can continue to give back to help achieve that goal, then for us, that's what's important. The donations received have a direct impact to our clients. And without those dollars, it could affect what we're able to provide, and which is why, for myself and my husband, we'll always stay vested in helping this, and so the work can continue.
One of the things I love most about CVIC is majority of our donors are very close at hand. We can get to them and talk to them, so appreciate that. And that's actually a great segue, because about 6 weeks ago now, you called me with this amazing idea, this incredible gift that was given to several of the families that we serve. We were able, through your help, to gift 12 vehicles, each valued at $10,000 each. And if that weren't enough, they were also given $500 gift cards for maintenance throughout the year, free car washes for, I think, a year. Mm-hmm. And then the whole tax title tags was taken care of too. And our staff just had so much fun working with you and your team at Rydell. I was so impressed with the extra steps they took to really make it a great experience. They treated our families just like they were purchasing the car. So they stepped them through all the different steps of the car and how it worked. We got to watch a lot of tears and hugs and laughter. One of the participants actually hugged her agent. I stopped counting after 5. She actually even hugged the cameraman. So tell us how it came to be.
Yeah, so other dealerships in larger markets have had a similar program, and when the Rydell leadership heard of it, they absolutely wanted to bring it here, which I think is just incredible. I've had a dual role in this partnership, certainly as board chair, and just being incredibly appreciative to the local Rydell dealerships, always giving back to our community, always helping our community neighbors. And my husband, Greg, who is one of the owners, and so when Ben, the general manager, came to me and asked if I would spearhead it from the dealership side, it was an easy yes. It's special to be able to, fill a need, but also more importantly, to help people with day-to-day gaps. And when we think about transportation and we think and understand what maybe we even take for granted, there's just many that have that, and it was really incredible to just to fill that need. The other thing I think about Koya is, we talk about helping folks in crisis and during crisis, and this was a real opportunity to be able to assist them in that long-term success.
Mm-hmm. It was so fun to hear their stories. I mean, so many of our families that we work with had been without cars for a couple years. It was so fun because a few of them got rides there, and then they just drove out of your showroom. And it was the only thing we took was the bow, I think, that was on the car. So it was just really neat to see their spirit lifted through all that process. So it was really neat. So kind of in the spirit of Giving Hearts Day is just around the corner, actually. I'm curious what you might tell a donor or even a prospective donor who might be considering giving to CVIC.
I think most of us during the journey of life have had some sort of help along the way. And the dollars that are donated to CVIC are crucial. They're really crucial to maintaining the level of service and delivery that we want to provide for our clients and those that have that need. And I also think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity for people to learn more, understand the community culture, if you will, and to really then get involved in helping our friends, our neighbors in our community that may need a little help in their journey of life.
I love it. It's a very big day for the whole state, part of Minnesota, but certainly for CVIC as well. So thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.